All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes, everyone's favorite game in the entire franchise with no exceptions whatsoever. Every single person, this is their favorite. No exceptions. We're just continuing with the normal playthrough. Still getting the dog tags as we go, you know, wherever they are. I actually don't think we have many dog tags left for the point in the game that we're at. It's Metal Gear Solid 1, so there are like 30 guards in an entire playthrough, which sounds kind of crazy when you say it out loud, but it's true. There are like less than 30 guards a playthrough. So the dog tags go pretty quick, all things considered. Hold on. Gotta make sure you guys have that. There you go. I can show you, baby. Goo goo gaga.
Get the fuck out of my call right now.
It's a classic moment right there. Trying to learn how Git works right now. Why is it so unintuitive? Bro, Git is the worst. Can I just say, I fucking hate it. Genuinely. Purely because it's so unintuitive. No other reason. Like, once you know how to use it, it's fine. But why is it like that? Oh. I was like, why can I not skip? I wasn't tabbed in. I was starting to freak out. I'm like, I can't watch this whole thing. I can't. Rewind. Go back. I should look at my dog tags. Just for a quick update before we go. We have 1 through 13. We have a few of them near the end. There are only 28 of them to collect on normal. So we're doing pretty good on dog tags. Yeah, we're doing great on dog tags, actually. I had Mantis, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we don't have any dog tags to collect for a minute. We're so good. All right. Nothing compared to Sons of Liberty? No. No. That's why I'm like, yeah, dog tags are in the Twin Snakes, but it's not gonna take as long. Like, doing dog tags is gonna go pretty quick. We don't need the recap. We just don't need it. Simply.
Oh, damn, I caught a cold.
Yeah, Git is version
That
control
witch,
software.
She took my clothes.
I'm not a Git fan because A, it's super unintuitive, which to be fair, most version control is, but Git is worse than usual. And what's it? Perforce is better. I will die on that hill.
Hey, hey,
Hey.
shut up in there, will ya? Hey, shut up in there, will ya?
Still
Shut up in there,
MGS1.
will ya?
No. I won't.
Hey, shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya?
Nope.
Hey, hey, hey,
I won't do it.
shut up in there, will ya? Hey, hey,
Oops. I started
shut
mashing
up
too
in there, will
soon.
ya? Hey, 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 hey. Snake, it's showtime.
Oh,
Ocelot
great.
wants you.
Okay. Fine. That's fine.
Okay, I'll tell you once more. Press the resist button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the surrender button to submit.
I never submit.
When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. I fought wars in Afghanistan, Mozambique, Eritrea, and Chad. Among the Mujahideen guerrillas, I was known and feared as Shalashaska. I was trained by the Russian GRU. I'm not like one of those KGB slugs. To me, this isn't torture. It's a sport. You're all just a bunch of sadists. Don't confuse me with those uniformed fools. Well, shall we begin?
Shall we? I don't remember what button it is on a GameCube version. It says it in the corner. How convenient.
How did you like that? Shall we go again? Had enough yet?
No? Give me more.
We're not finished yet.
I want more. Give me more. It's nothing. Light work, no reaction. Easy clap.
You're a strong man. Well,
Meryl's never died under my watch unless I've done it intentionally.
we live
Because
in a
Otacon's better.
sad age.
But if I want Meryl alive, she lives.
Imperialism, totalitarianism, perestroika. 20th century Russia has had its share of problems, but at least they had an ideology. Russia today has nothing.
They're struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
The boss has a close friend high up in the Russian government. He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed to purchase this new nuclear weapons system. The Hind was just a down payment.
So, you're in this for the money?
I don't need money. I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
Oh, that was a sudden cutoff. Alright, in we go, I guess. I want to see False do the button mashing segments in the Metal Gear games. Because people in chat sometimes say that they're impressed by how I handle them.
Yeah.
Bro, False has the fastest fucking hands I've ever seen in my life.
Is there anything I can do?
Like, I
Yeah,
genuinely,
my arm
it's
hurts.
insane.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood. Snake, put the controller up against your arm.
Okay.
What?
Don't worry. It'll feel good.
Huh?
Okay, here I go.
My arm. Whoa.
How's that feel, Snake? A little better?
A shiatsu massage. How did you do that?
I stimulated your muscle fibers with the nanomachine cilia. That's about all I can do for you.
Naomi, please talk to
Y'all
me.
saw the Kingdom Hearts 3
Say
cooking
something
thing?
to take my mind
No,
off the
I
pain.
missed it. Did she,
What can
was
I
it like
say?
her button mashing and it was just ridiculous?
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Myself. That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family. No, wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
It was.
Where
Yeah,
is he?
it's insane. I don't know
My
how
own hand.
she does that.
Big boss.
What? Big boss?
There was no way you could know. It happened in Zanzibar land 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So, Is it true? Was Big Boss really your father?
That's what he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him, knowing that?
Yep.
How?
It's what we wanted. Me. And him.
That's patricide.
Yeah. That's the trauma of my life. Just like Mantis said.
Is that why you left Foxhound?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while, and Alaska was the perfect place.
Snake. I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Snake. Is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
Is that it?
No, there was another. Frank Yeager.
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the codename Fox. Gray Fox.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
Yeah.
It's true. We did. In Zanzibar land. But it was nothing personal. We were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
It is
Met him
insane.
on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green, and he showed me the ropes.
You knew him well?
No, we never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule. The next time I saw him on the battlefield, we were enemies. We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were just two soldiers doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
It makes no sense. Just violence, murdering each other.
Yeah, I think so too.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed toward violence.
You really like talking about genes. Naomi, why did you get into genetic research anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA.
I thought if I could thoroughly understand DNA, I could get back my identity. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Memory is stored in DNA?
We're not sure, but we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Of course not. You're a scientist, not a fortune teller.
What happened to Gray Fox in Metal Gear 1? In Metal Gear 1, he's barely in it.
My stomach.
Isn't he like the first objective in the game? I think he is. You go and free him. He's being held prisoner in Outer Heaven. And then after you free him, he's gone. He just leaves. And that's genuinely his involvement in Metal Gear 1. In Metal Gear 2, he pilots the Metal Gear in that game, and Snake kills him. But then MGS1 retconned him to still be alive.
I'm here.
Because no one stays dead in Metal Gear.
It's me.
Otacon.
Wow. They even captured you.
Hurry, get me out of here.
Let me go.
Nanomachine, son!
Yes, nanomachines.
Hurry up.
Snake, is that how you ask a guy a favor? Let me go.
jeez. It's like an animal's cage. What a smell.
Yeah, because of him.
Hi! It's the DARPA chief.
Yep.
If you don't hurry up and get me out of here, I'll be laying next to him.
Those bastards.
Somehow Gray Fox returned. Him being alive in MGS1 is pretty ridiculous. I feel like no one ever talks about it.
You need a key like the soldiers carry.
Because in Metal Gear 2, after the boss fight with him, he fucking explodes, like, into
If
bits.
you need more food, I can bring some more later. Also, I got you this level 6 card. It'll get you out of that torture room.
Like, Big Boss
Here,
surviving
take this
Zanzibar
too.
makes way more sense than Gray Fox. Because at least Big Boss just gets lit on fire, and you still see his corpse there
I
afterwards.
got it from Sniper Wolf.
Ah, yes. He doesn't just explode.
know
He
why.
explodes into a cartridge
She's
that
nice.
Snake then picks up. You're right.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper Wolf stopped them. She even let me feed them when I asked. She likes dogs. She must be a good person. Please don't hurt her.
Wake up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Meryl.
Well,
Venom Fox,
that's
don't
all I can
start.
do.
They're
You're just
planning to launch
shitposting,
a
but don't
nuke.
start.
I've got to stop them.
Here come the
Then you'll have
Python
to get past
viewers.
the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
You have to.
Chico is quiet.
He's coming back.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Wait.
That's before MGS5. True. Big Boss surviving Metal Gear 1 prior to Venom being introduced was also ridiculous. That's actually am I missing something? Am I? Hello? Why is it not doing it? I'm sitting here mashing. Son of a bitch. You have to close the inventory and then hit the button. I got it eventually.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm very obviously dead. Help! Stupid bitch. Huh. Oh no. Huh. Come on. Put him up. Yeah. I could do this all day. Yeah. This is the most ridiculous escape from the cell that I've done. Why did he? Why did he fall like that? Oh my god. That was so good. Why did he fucking pass out in that position? God bless you, Johnny. I love him. I love him. That was awesome. What was I talking about before all that? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Chico is quiet and other such Metal Gear theories. I feel like we should genuinely just throw a timer on Chico is quiet being a legit theory and not just a shitpost.
That was a close one, Snake.
Ocelot, you'll pay for that.
Oh. Oh, we were talking about Gray Fox. That's what I was talking about. I'm like, how did we even get there, though? Gray Fox. There are some pretty ridiculous characters that should be dead coming back moments in the series, for sure.
Many erections!
A lot of people have said that Volgan is a ridiculous one. I feel like Volgan isn't that crazy. You want to talk about an insane one from MGS3 that I feel like never gets brought up, probably because of the game that it's in? Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops and the reveal that Sokolov did not die in MGS3. And they just do it so nonchalantly. Like, he kind of just shows up. And Big Boss is like, I thought you were dead. And he's like, I'm not. And that's about it. They just move on. That one is crazy. Hello, Ryden and Glenn and Arfire. Twin Snakes, nice. I'm surprised by how many people are actually like not upset to see Twin Snakes. I was expecting way worse of a reaction generally. That's the most insane bosses in my opinion, just to jump blind into the conversation. MGS3 is the most insane bosses. It's up there. I'm trying to think, right? I'm between 3 and 4. I feel like 4's bosses are less insane just in terms of like their personality and abilities. But 4's bosses have the whole like beauty phase at the end of them that make them absolutely some of the most insane in the series. Portable Ops, yeah, Portable Ops is weird because it was just canon to begin with. Like when it was written, it was canon. When MGS4 was written, it was still canon, like in Kojima's mind. And then later on, we got that famous interview where Kojima said, only games that I directed are canon. And then the interviewer immediately was like, oh, well, what about Portable Ops? And Kojima's response was, some of Portable Ops is canon, but not all of it. And to this day, we never got any clarification on that. We never got any sort of clarification on what is the canon part of Portable Ops and what is not. No. So Portable Ops is a weird one in terms of canon or not canon. I've just, in my head canon personally, I've just stuck with it having occurred because trying to like pick and choose what did and didn't happen is honestly too much of a pain in the ass. So I just kind of am like, yeah, Portable Ops happened. Probably. Unless Kojima specifically says that this part didn't. Because apparently some of it didn't, but I can't know what didn't. I can't just know that. I like Twin Snakes. Might be biased as it was my second experience with Metal Gear. After I got into MGS5 and wanted to play the old games, Twin Snakes is not bad. The thing with Twin Snakes is that it's just a less good MGS1. But like, it's still MGS1. So it's still really damn good as just like a video game. But not as well made overall, well designed overall as MGS1. It's weird. It's one of the weird ones. I don't mind it. I have fun playing Twin Snakes. Honestly, I have about as much fun playing Twin Snakes as I do MGS1. I wouldn't say it's quite as much, but it's not that far off. It's kind of just MGS1 with different mechanics. And the cutscenes are fucking crazy. There it is. There's my body armor. I'm glad I didn't forget about it. When we were doing the MGS1 100%, I kept forgetting that the body armor was down here after the torture segment. I don't know why I hit square for my interact or... Portable Ops being canon makes a lot more sense. Because what reason would Big Boss have to return and make Foxhound and the Patriots? Oh, wait, I went up too far. I think Portable Ops being canon does make more sense in just a couple ways. But even then, like, some of it's just so crazy where it's like, Sokolov lived. How? Oh, my gas mask is still on. Hold on. I still don't have these controls quite down to muscle memory, so I have to really think through everything because MGS2 muscle memory is constantly just trying to take over. Without a square button? Yeah. I said square because the way that it's bound on my controller, it's square and it's Metal Gear. So I think of Metal Gear in PlayStation buttons. It's not square. Oh.
Freeze.
They better fix the goddamn dead zone when you run sideways. True. Did I go back to the what? Get one of those GameCube Switch controllers? That might be actually kind of fun. Those should be compatible with PC, right? I don't know. Can you play with them wired? I don't know much about them, but that actually might be a fun idea. I think so. I might. Oh, I did not get the camera. Hold on. That's actually a good call. Yeah, the soundtrack on this remake is a big downgrade. Honestly, I feel like it's one of the biggest downgrades. Yeah, I did go back to the armory for... We've already done Sniper Wolf. So I did go back for the PSG-1 and the dog tag, but I never got the camera. Going for all collectibles? Yeah. I did too, apparently. I totally spaced that there's something down there. You need a May flash, I think. I could probably just get like a third-party GameCube controller that is natively wired for like PC, right? Surely someone has made that. There's no way. There's no way that someone hasn't made like a knockoff GameCube controller for PC. Because what I use, well, actually right now I'm using a Series X controller. What I was using for a while was a knockoff Switch Pro controller that was basically like a weird in-between of a Switch Pro and an Xbox One controller. And I loved that thing. I'm not against the third party if they're good. But that's kind of the thing, is a lot of third-party controllers aren't. But every once in a while, there is a genuinely good one. I really liked that one. Do you prefer the Xbox controller to the PS5? In terms of like feel and like using the controller, no. I like the DualSense more. But the PS5 controller, the DualSense, is so poorly manufactured. They break very easily. Like, I get a lot of use out of my controllers doing this YouTube thing because I stream 3 hours a day without fail. And then when I'm playing through games for the review, I literally am like spending every waking moment of my day outside of like streaming or eating, playing the game until I beat it, like front to back, right? So my controllers get a lot of use in a short period of time. And yeah, my DualSense broke in like 4 months. And I opened it up and fixed it. And it lasted like another month after I fixed it. And then it broke again. And I just said, you know what? As much as I love the feel of this controller, like I really want to love this controller, I'm just going to use something else. And I haven't bought another one. Because at first I was like, is it just me? But then I was talking about it on stream and everyone else was like, yeah, my DualSenses break a lot. I was like, oh. So it's not just me. They're built poorly. Got it. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. No alert on those. Well, I don't have the stinger. It's unfortunate. Jesus Christ. Why are there so many? Oh my God. I guess I should just have my vest on if I'm not using anything else. Yeah, DualShock 4 is built like crazy. I just recently bought another DualShock 4. I'm not using this right now, but I just got one of these off of Amazon for 50 bucks again. This thing is probably gonna last me years again. My first DualShock 4 that I used for PC lasted me like 4 years the way that I use it. So I finally have another DualShock 4 because I like to bounce around and change it up too. I don't like sticking to just one controller. That's a benefit of PC, is that I can do that. And I don't know why I like to change it up, but I like to change it up. Did I get the camera? Am I dumb? No, I didn't even grab it. Hold on. Hello, Marsh. Yeah, DualShock 4 is crazy. The build quality on those, honestly, might be the best of any controller I've used on PC, at least. So out of like the 360, the PS3, the PS4, don't ask about the PS3. It was a dark time. PS5, Xbox One, Series X. Out of those, the DualShock 4 definitely has the best build quality. In my opinion, there's the hole. Yoink. Do the ghost pictures count? We don't need all the ghost pictures because basically what I'm doing here for Twin Snakes, what I said we would do is we'll do all of the achievements from MGS1 Master Collection. Just here, we'll just do all of those things. And we'll also do the dog tags. And that will be like what I consider 100% for this. I think that's a very fair measurement. Just doing everything we did for MGS1 and then the one big completion thing they added.
Mono, ultramatic, chromoscopic, silicobo, volcanic, consiosis.
Need to exercise one ghost then? Yeah, I know where we can get one. Yeah, I got it now. Apparently Mayflash also makes arcade flight sticks. I've thought about getting a flight stick. I've thought about it. Ace Combat streams on flight stick would be really fun. That's a $5 word right there. It is. It's a good one. We can do either Fox or Big Boss. I feel like I might just go for the Big Boss this time. Oh, fight stick. They make fight sticks. No, you did say fight. My brain just went to flight stick. It's been on the brain. Weirdly, I'm not big on fight sticks. Not because I'm like, oh, I hate fight sticks or anything, but I just don't feel like I need one. I play on pad and I do great. Well, great considering that I'm not like a die-hard sweat on fighting games. Like, I play a Fujin Kazuya, you know? I do pretty all right. I only got into fighting games like around the time Street Fighter 6 came out was when I started to really want to get into them. But then I didn't really get into them for real until like late 2023. That's when I started like actually learning how to play fighting games. So, Fujin Kazuya, I feel pretty good about where I'm at with fighting games, considering it's been a pretty short time. Yeah, that's the thing. I've heard that Big Boss on this game is so easy that I'm like, you know, even though we only did Fox for MGS1 because that's all it required, I might just go and do the Big Boss run on this one. Because the only difference, it's the same exact thing, but you do it on hard difficulty versus extreme, depending on which one you do. So I might just do it on extreme this time instead of hard. I don't see why not. Because really that only ends up changing the boss fights when you get down to it. And we're playing the Twin Snakes. So like, you know, Ocelot goes down in 3 M9 shots anyway. Takes like 10 seconds, if even. We get boss fights like that. But some of them are kind of tricky. Like, not all of the boss fights are trivial in this game. This will feel like you're playing easy. But wait, what's my save limit on Twin Snakes? It's gonna be the same as MGS1? Is it the same as MGS1? Where it's like basically no save limit? Might as well just not even have one sort of thing. God damn it, why does he tiptoe over these ones? They're not a sleep snake, they're dead. All right, I gotta remember where the ghost is in here is the question, or the issue. Oh, don't. 0 to 80? Yeah, we're so good. We're fine. I don't remember where the ghost is. Brother, I don't want to save the pictures. I don't remember. Did we need to exercise the ghost? I thought we just had to get a picture of the ghost and then that was it. On MGS1's achievement list. There's one down here. I just don't remember where. Twin Snakes lets you use a ration too. MGS1 lets you use a ration. I remember you got one in MGS1 as well. You had to exercise it? Did I? Where the fuck was it? Must just be getting it confused with MGS2 then, because MGS2 just has the one that you need to take a picture of. Where the fuck is this ghost? Is there ghosts on PS1 at MGS or just Twin Snakes? On PS1. Hold on. I know there was one in this room.
I will talk about pegging you, but I will do it wholesomely.
Okay. They don't show up in game You have to save the pic, reset the game, and check the pictures in the special menu. You said the wall with the poster. I'm just gonna take a bunch of pictures of this, and then... Oh? Yeah, that's false. She's pretty alright. Oh. Oops. Oh no, that's fine. Just for good measure. I'm finally unmuted here. Yeah, that was a crazy... I just mash buttons when I do those at the end of stream on Twitch, because they don't have, like, the preset. There's one in the docks. Man, that one would be fun, but I'd have to, like, run back. This was just the one that I knew off the top of my head. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, hold on. Stand against the wall on the left side and take a picture of the wall across from you. There are 2 places that we could do that. I'm just gonna take a couple more pictures. I'm glad I looked it up. When you start New Game Plus. Oh, because you can't... Can you go back to the docks? We don't have to do all the ghosts. But I was just like, oh, the docks one could be fun, because it's like the very, very beginning. You can't go back. Shit, I've never tried to go back, so I genuinely didn't know if I could.
He's gonna come.
Damn it. This still the first run? Yeah. We're just doing a couple extra things to be productive. And I'd have to look at the MGS1 achievements again. But, like, I think that's really about it. Outside of just, like, playing the game twice. Because I'm trying to remember what we did on MGS1. And it really was play through the game to get both endings. Do the Fox run. Do the ghosts. And that was kind of it. From what I remember, at least. But it's been a long time. Because since MGS1, we had both Ghost Babel. This is the wrong floor. And MGS2. And those games were both really long completions. So I don't remember exactly. But going off of memory, I think that's about all we had for MGS1. So this is basically just that plus dog tag grind. Not bad. That is to say. That's what they called me in high school. What one? All the VR missions too. Yeah. Thank God they didn't do the VR missions. Not because they're bad, but just like... I'm gonna be real. I don't need to do them again. Like, I did all of them in MGS. I did all of them in MGS2. I did all of them in Ghost Babel. If I never see another VR mission for the rest of the 100% journey, I would be happy. I would be perfectly fine. Zero issue with that. Does Snake Eater have them? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, MGR. And MGRs are terrible. MGRs are so bad too. Not bad, like poorly designed, like they're really difficult.
I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. War is meaningless. Nothing comes out of war. Snake, please, save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me.
Yeah, 3 has Snake versus Monkey, but apparently not in the Master Collection. So we don't have to do it for 3, but we'll have to do it for Delta since they're adding it back.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Are actually disgusting. No, some of them are genuinely just made to be as painful as possible. It's bad.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to
Are
her
you playing
dead
Delta on
father.
PC? I don't have PS5 or Series
She
X.
wasn't ready for real combat.
I have the
I should've
controllers,
pushed her
but I
so
haven't
hard.
purchased either
all
of the
my
consoles.
That's
Why
not
would
like
I?
you, Snake.
Master? What is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I couldn't just listen anymore.
Master,
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. Nothing good will come from that.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
This Mei Ling is cursed.
Snake, forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's
So you can
Meryl
play
for you,
Astrobot
too.
and
no,
Astrobot.
it's the same thing.
Snake.
Yep.
What?
And
No,
also
she's pretty
Astrobot.
special to you, huh?
Well, yeah, special. There aren't many tomboys like her.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No, I just...
I guess it's in the genes.
The genes? What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Snake is 33
He
and
was
Meryl is a
Japanese,
fresh
and he
18.
became a
Let that
special
sink
undercover
in. Hey,
investigator to nab the mafia.
When was that?
my girlfriend is
Sometime
6
in
years
the
older than
50s, I
me.
guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
It's not quite 15 years,
I
but
thought
you
didn't
know.
have
it's-
any family.
I researched it after I became an adult. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh,
Snake. Good luck.
watch
Thank
your
you.
back, Snake.
How old is Chol? 23. She's 29. Could be worse. Could be Indiana Jones. Joel's girlfriend. Here we go again. Unsubscribing. No. No. It's just like they said it would be. Oh. Oh. Do I have to crawl for it? A rat. I thought it was like a dog running up. Yes, you do. And I hold the forbidden knowledge, but I will not share. I mean, it's not explicitly forbidden knowledge. I'm unsubscribing for the Borderlands 1 take last night. Chat, I'm gonna play Borderlands 1 on stream at some point. Just so that I can play as Brick and show everyone that he's the best character in the game. I forgot that Twin Snakes does this at a different point in the game. Okay, Dolphin disc swapping. I've done it once, literally only once for this game. Let me try to do it again without disaster. Okay. Let me Let me save state it just to be safe, because I might fuck it up. Dolphin disc swap, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna save state it just to be safe. We have a saved state.
Look at my throat hole.
I don't think that worked. Oh, you guys can't see it.
Help me, step bro.
Oh, now
I'm
you
stuck
can.
to the gamer chair.
Why can't they do it the Code Veronica way? Where they have you save the game there, and then when you load up the second disc, you just load that save file. Actually, that's what RE2 did as well. Why can't they do that? Because I don't think this worked. Is this gonna say disc 1? Maybe it does put like a little thing. Yeah, it pulls up the swap thing. All right. Strange human being. I like her though. She's fun. Exactly. She's a little odd, but like, you know, fun odd. Okay. This is a shit show. It's a shit show because I don't know how to do it on Dolphin. Load that state again for this. We're back on disc 1. Is there a change disc? I think I just did it. False Strange never. She's so normal. Is she? Is she so normal? Well, hello, Lex. How's it going? I got it. I figured it out. No Googling needed. Son of a bitch. I have to preserve the non-lethal run. Ah! Ow! They're so fast! Oh my god, they're so fast. Holy shit. Thank god we're on normal, dude. Ugh. Holy hell. Stun grenades might actually be the move here. Shit. Come on. There we go. I got him. Oh my god. There they are. Oh, it does work. All right, we're cooking again. Oh, it blows up in your hand. I forget. That is a fucking soldier. I'm out. Why does he go up the stairs so fast? Why does he run faster up the stairs than normal? You fucking bitch. Is this just all the way around? Oh, I remember. Man, it really has been a while. Why they moan like that? Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
That's the door to the walkway. It won't open, even if I use the card. Huh? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. Do you know something? That door sometimes gets frozen shut because it's so cold outside. Next time, tell me beforehand. So what should I do? It's impossible to open from the inside. They always used C4 or something from the outside. From the outside? You can't open it from the inside? Sorry, it's impossible. But don't worry, you'll get through. There are 2 walkways that connect Tower A and Tower B. The other one's on the roof. You should just use the walkway on the roof.
Of course. Yeah, the music, that's what I was saying. The soundtrack is probably one of the biggest downgrades in the Twin Snakes. Spoke about how using C4 to open a frozen door is the dumbest thing he's ever heard and no one would do that. Of course not. It is so stupid. But like, very Kojima. Very Kojima. They're like, oh, the door's frozen? Just fucking C4 it. Why not? I mean, it'll work. It'll definitely work. But it might be a bit excessive. Oh my god, one of them just wasn't even affected. I keep scrolling the wrong way too. Oh, there's a ration right there. Badass. Where the hell did that grenade just go? There's my ladder. Yeah, I know about the running and shooting. I'm just doing a non-lethal run. I'm probably only gonna do it this time and then the big boss run. But just because a genuine 0-kill run is possible in the Twin Snakes and it never was in the original, I wanted to do it just for the hell of it. Maybe it's not possible. What about the Hind? That doesn't count as a kill, does it? The Hind might count as a kill, actually. One set of dog tags? No, there's a set for each difficulty, like 2. No? Okay, we're good then. So I was like, it doesn't kill anyone story-wise or anything. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Hold on, chat. If this is your first time seeing this one, prepare. Peak Twin Snakes bullshit coming right up. Why? This is so good. It's so good. By the way, never gets old. It's like Looney Tunes bullshit, man. He like flies straight back and then stops and falls down to grab it. There is a change disc automatically option? No way, I have to find that. That's slick as fuck. Maybe I should have Googled it.
Snake!
Liquid!
I'm afraid I can't let you get past here. Liquid? You're not going any farther. Die!
It's a long way down.
This one is acceptable. This cutscene sound redeem is acceptable.
Oh my God. What are you going to do? Take on a Hind with your bare hands?
Maybe. I probably could in this game. Alright.
If I stay here, I'm finished.
Hold on. People said you don't have to use the rope. I feel like I should use the rope this time. I'm going to. Intended experience the first time. I will do it without the rope later. But I'm really curious because people informed me that you don't have to use the rope in this game. Oh my god, it's so good. Plus we would have missed that. How could we have missed that? Wow. Full of wisdom and knowledge. You guys know what I realized the other day?
Here's how to repel.
Hold on.
Press the A button to kick away from the wall. While away from the wall, Push down on the control stick to descend. If you kick off the wall while pushing the control stick left or right, you make a large jump in that direction. You can walk slowly across the wall if you press and hold the B button. To move a little at a time in a certain direction, push the control stick while holding the B button. If you're careful with the timing, you should
realize
be
how
able
to
dodge the
rappel?
gunfire
No.
from behind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
I realized that if MGS3 is going to be anywhere near as long as 2, which I don't think it will be, but if it even comes close, we're going to be like in the middle of the MGS3 100%, or probably more realistically near the end of it, when Delta drops in August. Because I have to get through all of this, which is probably going to take me a few weeks. The pace we've been going, just 5 playthroughs plus Big Boss, probably a few weeks. And then I'd assume that MGS3 will be at least long enough to last into August off of that. Like with my streaming schedule, like not playing it every day sort of thing. We'll probably still be going on MGS3 when Delta comes out. Probably near the end of it though, if I had to guess. Beautiful. But it'll be really nice for that drop because I'm gonna be super fresh on MGS3 when it happens. The timing just works out purely by accident, not planned. There we go, yeah. And good night. Thank you. Playing it day 1. Yeah, I'm gonna have the version that's early access. So I'll be playing it on the early access day 1. Whenever that is. I don't remember the exact date. And MGS3 is before the Gears remaster, I think. I think it's like 2 days before for the actual release. With early access, it's probably like 4 or 5 days before the Gears remaster, which I'm also excited for. Because I grew up on Gears, loved that shit. Gears remaster, my beloved. I feel like it's so weird that we got that announcement with like no real marketing or anything. August 28th. And then how long is the early access? Is it 2 or 3 days? It's normally one of those. The whole trilogy or just Gears 1? Just Gears 1. Gears 1 remaster. Thoughts on Killzone? I never liked it. I grew up with both a PlayStation and an Xbox, so I wasn't like exclusive to one or the other. And the thing was, like, on Xbox, I had Halo and Gears. And it's not that Killzone was bad, it's just it wasn't even close to as good as either of those.
It's me, don't shoot.
So I was never big on Killzone. I talk a lot of shit on it because of that.
Otacon, how'd you get here?
2 days,
Well, it
26.
wasn't as dramatic
Okay.
as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck, thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took
Just
the
turn
elevator.
around and there's this big figure just pounding me.
The elevator was working?
False. Shh.
Yeah, that's right.
Shh. Otacon's talking.
You're incredible.
Thank you.
Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl? Sorry. Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you.
Are his glasses fixed?
It's why I followed you
They
up
are.
this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
No, I mean, I was wondering if even soldiers fall in love.
What are you trying to say?
Do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
Yeah, I do. I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before, I won't hurt anyone.
I don't want you to.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
Thank you.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Taking notes on my phone for something. Ignore me.
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter.
Goodbye.
I just pretend like I'm not here. And then I'm not scared.
He's not here.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
I can't even see him. He's so stealthy. But yeah, the Master Chief Collection is going to PlayStation at the end, or near the end of the year. So if you're a PlayStation user and you never got to play Halo, that is a pretty big thing. Because if you're not even in the know on like what games are in it or anything, it's legitimately every Halo game other than 5 and Infinite in one collection. Why can I not shoot this one, dude? Is this one actually just invincible? Who the fuck made that decision? Kojima? Why can I not shoot this camera turret? Oh, and Wars. Wars doesn't count, it's a spin-off. Genuine spin-off. Not in like the ODST/Reach sense where they're kind of technically spin-offs, but they're mainline. Should I start with Master Chief Collection? It's literally all of the games, all of the mainline FPS games, fuckers, up until the most recent 2. So yeah, including remasters of 1 and 2, but you can also play the original versions on there as well. And I'd recommend starting with the original graphics. The gameplay is exactly the same, but it's really fun to play Halo 1 and 2 and see what they were like on the Xbox, in my opinion. But also, I grew up with those versions, so I might be biased. I don't know. Xbox's downfall should be studied. I really don't see it as a downfall. Because, like, Xbox's sales, they just revealed, like, their Q1 sales for the year with them putting all their titles on other stuff now. Their sales were up, like, 40% compared to last year this quarter. Just with, like, PlayStation sales being a factor now. So, Xbox is kind of approaching a new peak right now, actually.
I have said some freaky shit in my day.
Not like the consoles themselves, but the overall brand. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you play the Halo 2 remaster, then you miss the Breaking Benjamin music. I love Breaking Benjamin. Yeah, they wrote a couple songs for Halo 2 that are in there. You've heard the songs. Like, they've released the songs on their albums, and one of them is a single. One of them's on an album, one of them's on a single. But they were written for the game.
Snake's finally come out of his hole. Are you ready now, my brother?
What's Blow Me Away is the single that was written for Halo 2.
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
You know, the one where he's like, only the strongest will survive. That one. That's Halo 2.
Send you to hell to meet him.
I'm talking over Liquid because this Breaking Benjamin trivia is too good. This guy's got nothing on the MGS2 Harrier. Come here, bitch. Oh. Except I can't hit him too often. He gets iframes after. Hey! It's at least average. No need to be rude. Wait, aren't we twins? Aren't we genetically identical? At least that's what they say, despite the fact that there's the whole thing about one of us being purely recessive and purely dominant. Wouldn't you have just as little of a thing as I do? Isn't that how that would work? They have twin snakes. They should, I would think.
Nice shot.
I forget what to do about this. That works. I was wondering if I can hit him without the lock-on. I don't know if he actually has iframes or if it just disables the lock-on. I would assume it's iframes, but if I can land a shot up close like that that's gonna hit, I might as well test it. Yeah, I just can't do it. Okay. Holy audio jungle, Liquid. What did I even just hear? Oh, hello. I love that I can just tank the bullet on normal with the body armor because it does like nothing. This is crazy coming off of MGS2 Big Boss. This is crazy.
Where'd you go?
Where did he go? Ah!
Useless piece of junk!
Oh, he's still going. Hello? There it is. Can I? No. Uh-oh. We're on normal, thank God. It was worth a try.
Down. Eat this.
Here we go. Another good one. You have to love this, right? Oh my god, I forgot there's more. Yes! It's the fact that he's already in the air and just kind of suspended there, and then he starts the backflip. That's what makes it so fucking goofy. Physics do not exist in the Twin Snakes. They just don't.
See you in hell, Liquid.
The only thing that's missing is lipstick on the rocket. If there was lipstick on that rocket, it would just be a Tekken scene. Speaking of, Fuck Your Mom's gameplay looks crazy. I might have to come back for Fuck Your Mom. Maybe.
Snake, the elevator's working.
You fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible,
What?
Snake.
Helicopter?
I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored.
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
There was another person in the Hind. There was no one in the front seat. At least here there wasn't. Maybe in MGS1 there was. But like, the view of the front seat was pretty clear here, and it was empty. But it might just be a Twin Snakes thing, I don't know. Oh, look at that fucking endless void. They're not even trying, dude. Not even trying. Granted, we are upscaling the game, but it's literally zero effort.
Why is the horse holding a wiener?
Much like Solidus, Liquid wasn't the pilot. Both are frauds. There was no one else in that helicopter. At least not this time. Solidus, you can see the guy in there with them. Liquid, there was no guy in there. In the Twin Snakes. Oh, can I? Oh, I can't hang off that ledge? That's bullshit. I wanted to drop down there. I saw it. I'm like, this is my chance. Oh my god, wait. You guys see that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you do this, the pose stays the same, the pistol just disappears. Beautiful. Oh, no. Oh, I can't. Oh. That gives iframes? Literally unplayable. If you just flop down the stairs, you can basically iframe all of the machine gun fire from the turrets. That's crazy tech. You just intentionally flop instead of eating the damage. That's kind of hilarious, actually. Alright. We have to continue the no damage run. Or sorry, not the no damage, whoa. The non-lethal run. Perfect non-lethal run. Oh, there's a Chulwig. It's been a minute. Machines are here. For a second, I thought they weren't.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you, so I went back to the lab and...
Yeah?
The 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out. It's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135. But that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
That's a
Too late, Snake.
stiff delivery. Oh. All right. All good. Twin Snake style. I'll have to use Twin Snake's voice lines. Yeah, they probably would, actually. Because isn't the reason they did it because the original recordings, when you're playing them at a higher bitrate, just have too much background noise in them? Yeah. Oof. Yeah, they probably would have to use Twin Snake's lines if they did another remake of MGS1, huh? I would still want it. There we go, Jesus. Sometimes it's just picky. Is there another camera in here? I know better. There is somewhere. Yep. Used to your shit, Kojima. I'm not falling for it. I looked at chat, started just squirming around. Whoa. See, now, this time I was not ready for 2. Why are the gun ones so weird to hit for me? Why do I just constantly miss when I shoot at them? It's crazy. Makes you wonder if this is actually the canon version. Didn't it also use cutscene footage from the Twin Snakes? Or was it MGS1? I can't remember. In 4, I mean. Delta is using OG MGS3 voices? Yeah. Hello, Nick. Welcome. Oh, it used cutscene footage from both. I was gonna say, I thought I remembered it using Twin Snakes, but I also vaguely remembered seeing MGS1 Snake in there.
Prototypes.
Yes, it's
No,
both.
there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's shooting at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
That woman isn't as sweet as you think.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Oh.
Wolf! No, you can't!
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this!
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
You think so? Well, a message from me is a message from death. If I'm close, you will know death is close.
Please, Wolf! Snake! No!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'll pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Go. Go, Snake. Go. I don't remember the spot. I don't remember exactly where to lay down. I'm not laying down. There we go. Better. Fuck the ammo. I see you. Where's the medicine? Sunglasses are not making it easy. There we go.
I will stick my finger in your teeth.
I'm sure you will. Wolf? Uh-oh. Oh no. Where the fuck is that coming from? Ow. Oh. Oops, wrong. I don't know why I clicked in the stick. There we go. It's up. It's up. There we go. Holy shit, a headshot does so much to her with the trank. That's crazy. Pop out, you know you wanna. Holy shit, I just flew over to the right. I heard her aim the gun. She must be behind that tree, trying to aim at me. I'm assuming that's what's happening here. Oh, I see her now. She moved. Oh, it already reloaded. I keep doing that where I just assume it's not reloaded. There we go. Walks super slow. Yeah, she's the same as the original. And I mean, the aim controls are about the same in 2 as in 1. Honestly, her fight is basically the same, just aside from the trank sniper being introduced. Hers doesn't really change. Unless there's some insane new tech brought in that exploits it that I don't know. But yeah, the song choice in the cutscene here. Oh my god, and this. I forgot about this. Hold on. Yeah! Kicks it up like a skateboard. 360. Flicks on her ass. Rip Bozo. Even she's like, what the hell was that? That was fucking peak. That was absolute cinema. Kids these days just wouldn't understand. I remember when The Matrix came out. Not really. But I've seen The Matrix many times. I love The Matrix. I think we all do. No, you fucking don't. No, I don't.
I've waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am lung shot. You cannot save me.
My bad.
Please, just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on a battlefield. Raised on a battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero, Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden, watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war not from the inside, but from the outside, as an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now, I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale for some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Close
Wolf,
enough.
you spared Meryl's life.
Even when I'm just an onlooker, I don't like to see women or children get hurt.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
She's got a dog collar on.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She is part of me. Everyone is here now. Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye.
Her lungs are sure taking a while to fill.
Snake. You said that love could bloom on a battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
Don't lose the codec. I'll be behind you all the way.
Isn't the codec, like,
You can leave anytime.
hooked up to my ear?
Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Yeah, don't lose it.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Or just one of them. We have to do both because they both give you a different reward at the end. So we have to collect both of them. Alright, hold on. Where is she? Now, as wrong as this is... Watch out, little fella. Thank you. Yeah, I'll go check the parachute. Hold on.
I would stick my arm in it.
There it is.
Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
No way. He'd be mad to try to escape by parachute. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be cut to
she'd
ribbons
peg
by
on
the rotor
Shran.
blades.
I'm very
So
easily
what's that
convinced.
parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that or a message. To me.
Meaning, I'm not dead, I suppose?
Maybe. But I think it's more like, I'll string you up.
Well, in any case, don't let your guard down.
I won't.
I'll string you up. Whoop. She's not very easily convinced. Don't listen to her. Everyone was trying to convince her last night she wouldn't do it. Oh. I knew it. Ooh. There we go. Their hitboxes are really weird. It's not just me. They're missing context from Japanese? No. The MGS1 script, the English script rather, is pretty different to the Japanese one. It's not super directly translated aside from like the very core stuff. But Kojima famously does not like this game's localization because of how different it is. All the weird little changes that the guy doing the localization made. Kojima was apparently pretty upset when he first got to look through the English script, because apparently, like, by the time that he got it, it was too late in production for them to have him like redo the localization. So they just had to stick with it, and that apparently made Kojima very not happy. I feel like I have to check all of them for fucking claymores now, even though it was just one of them. You should try the game in Japanese to see how it's different. I could with Master Collection. Because Master Collection, you have to like download the Japanese packs, because they're actually like totally different versions of the game compared to like the international releases. So Master Collection, like by default, unless you live in Japan, doesn't download the Japanese version, but you can just go into the menu and install it from there. Fucking shit. There we go. Their hitboxes are so weird. I could. But no, I agree. 47, as someone who is a Hitman fan and a Metal Gear fan, 47 does not stand a fucking chance against Snake. Against any of them, really. Any of the snakes.
Freeze.
Like, even, I'm trying to think through, like, are there any snakes that he could realistically beat? And, like, no. No, not really. Maybe... No, not even then. I was gonna say maybe young Raiden, since he's technically a snake. But no, because, like, Big Boss is literally the greatest soldier known to man. Just straight up. Not even just the greatest stealth operative, which he also is. Just the greatest soldier. So that's a start. And then MGS5 Liquid, probably, yes. Solid Snake is a clone of him that eventually ends up surpassing him. Liquid Snake is a clone of him that at least is close to equal to Snake for the entirety of his career. Snake ends up beating him every time, but it's not like he blows him out ever. Like, it's pretty even fight every time. Yeah, Raiden is canonically supposed to be superior to Snake. Even though he's inexperienced. So, that's also a factor. And especially post-cyborging. Yeah, 47's not beating Raiden, no shot. And then Venom is right there with Big Boss. Hilariously. Even though he's kind of just a guy. In the grand scheme of things, like, he ends up being right there with Big Boss in terms of, like, skill and everything. So I don't think 47 beats any of the snakes. And I don't feel like it's even, like, a crazy take. I feel like when you break it down, there's just no shot. Venom and Naked are both Big Boss. We're all Big Boss. Every one of us. That's a crazy take? It's really not. Because the original Big Boss, the original Snake, is just the greatest soldier ever. And then every other Snake after him, aside from Venom, is a genetically modified clone of him that ends up surpassing him. Or in the case of Raiden, just... Is Raiden modified at all? I don't think he is. Is Raiden just that cracked? Genuinely? I've never thought about this until just now. Is Raiden actually just that fucking crazy? Pre-MGS4. Yeah, like pre-MGS4. So yes, no, I mean like genetically modified. Raiden is natural apart from his blood. Holy shit. He's full natty, and he's the best snake of them all. But no, if you break it down to like lore and feats and all that, 47 does not win.
In China, they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals.
Because
that means that when things get
I didn't
really
even
bad,
mention feats.
you have
Hold
to try
on.
to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
I didn't even mention feats. I should have, because that makes it even crazier. MGS3, Naked Snake, no crazy enhancements, just a dude who happens to be the greatest soldier of all time. He beats super powered soldiers who shoot lightning out of their hands. He effectively beats death, or at least the representation of it. He single-handedly takes down a nuclear-equipped tank, high-speed nuclear-equipped tank. Not a Metal Gear, but a nuclear tank. Are we power scaling? Yeah, 47 versus the snakes. And those are like the least impressive feats of any of the snakes. Those are the tamest feats out of all of them. Big Boss then later goes on to do things like just straight up stop himself from getting stomped by a Metal Gear by simply putting up his hands and holding up the entire weight and force of the Metal Gear's leg. Just because he's a baller like that. Again, no enhancements. He's just all natty. He's just full natty. Where was the fourth guard? I don't know. Why were there only 3? I was about to say I thought there should be 4. He is him. He really is. He just does that shit. There's a bald guy who can dress up. No, 47 is actually crazy if you break down lore and stuff, but the snakes are just genuinely otherworldly by comparison. I love 47, but that guy ain't got a chance. Yeah, I'm in the same spot. Like, I really love the Hitman games, but like, no. No. I've always thought that Venom could take out Big Boss in a fist fight. Venom, with all the equipment, like by the end of MGS5's events, like all the equipment and backing of Diamond Dogs, he might be able to. But Big Boss is kind of just him. So I bet if they did, Big Boss would find a way to win.
About Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
At the time when Edgar Hoover was head of the FBI, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 50s, the undercover Mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York. But you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying. That ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
Are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it
No.
be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Hold on, you guys want to hear something funny? If you were here the other day when I was talking about Warhammer, my girlfriend and I played another game of
You want to be a piss baby false? According to where I'm pissing. Yeah.
Warhammer 40k Gladius last night. Late last night. This was a mistake, by the way, looking back on it. At like 9:30 p.m., we started a game of Warhammer 40k Gladius. Purely on me being full,
What is
like...
she gonna do with the semen? Is she gonna rub it on her schlong? I need to know what happened.
Skull's event was baller this year. It really was. Because we both picked up Gladius for free, and we've been having so much fun playing it. Wig, thank you for becoming a contributor. But if you were not here the other day, basically what I was talking about was we've been playing this game, having fun with it, yada yada. She has beaten me every single time we've played it. Last night we sat down, played a game that was over 2.5 hours long. A lot of battling, a lot of crazy shit. She beat me again. OBS didn't know what to do with it. I see it, yeah. But she won again. I still have not beaten her once on Gladius. Skill issue. She was playing Necrons again. She's only played Necrons. She hasn't tried anything else on it so far. I was playing I'm gonna get the name wrong.
This is the
Adepta Militarum.
Right,
Adapta Militarum. Something. I'm close.
They're becoming excited.
Militarum. Something. Militarum. Something like that. I think it's Adepta. Adeptus?
They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer...
The Imperial Guard. It's way easier to say. Yes, the Imperial Guard.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been.
It was my first time playing them on that game. I hadn't tried them yet, but I did pretty fucking good. I was hanging in there the whole time.
But that was no true battle.
None of my girlfriends are in the games. Here's the secret. Everyone I talk to is a gamer. I don't really...
The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
So good. These cutscenes are wild. The gamer echo chamber. No, seriously. Astra. Is it Astra? Am I that far off?
I can't move.
Astra Militarum. Thank you. I was close enough.
Put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins.
Did that raven just fly out of his forehead? Yes, out of his forehead tattoo.
Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many
She was gonna play Orc, but wanted to learn more Necrons. True, she was gonna play Orc.
There's no crows in my family tree.
I mixed it with Adeptus Sororitas. Thank you. Thank you.
But you are family.
That's what happened.
Complain, but there will be no holding back.
This has also been my girlfriend's first exposure to 40K, so even just the little bits of lore that I have told her about have really been a wild ride for her.
In Alaska too. You know of the world Eskimo.
Like even she was just playing Necrons and she's like, "What is living flesh?" I'm like, "It's what they're made out of." Or sorry, not living flesh, living metal. I'm like, "It's what they're made out of. It's metal, but it's like an actual like
but there is another event
organic material. Like it's genuine, like it's metal that is alive."
It's an event where two opponents pull
and she was
each
like,
other's
"Oh,
ears while
yeah, that
enduring the harsh
makes sense."
cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice!
Nanomachine, son!
Will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we will see if there is iron in your words.
There is iron in my words. Oh my god, I forgot about this. This one's so good. I forgot about that one. So good, dude. Oh, I remember this guy, yeah. All right, this is fucking peak. This is so good. Oh my. Why does he look like Dollar Store Krauser from RE4? Crazy. All right, boys. Should we do the Twin Snakes thing? I think it's only fair to do the Twin Snakes thing. Because we already played MGS1 on stream a lot, so let me just showcase. Oh wait, no, but that's non-lethal. Okay, I can't do that. How do I non-lethal this bitch? Wait. How does that work? Oh, shoot him in the back of the head with the trank. Okay. Oh my god, or in the front of the head. We can still Twin Snakes it, even non-lethal. Holy fuck. Oh my god, this game sometimes. What the fuck? So the Twin Snakes removed the thing where Snake falls over when he gets shot? Because it wasn't in MGS2, I believe is the reason that it's not here.
Just as the boss said.
So you can do that now.
It is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens.
Yeah, Gun shoots peas. It sure does.
I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand?
Spent days on it. That was during the big boss run under a very specific set of circumstances, to be fair.
Take this security card.
Never on normal.
It will open that door.
In the original, he does more damage. The health bar is smaller at this point in the game in the original.
Why? You are a snake, which was not created by nature. You and the boss, you are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man you saw die before your eyes.
This is more than a hint.
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound.
He just straight up tells you, it's not even a hint.
He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood, so he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
Oh no.
Snake. In the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it, but you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. No matter how far you go, or how many corpses you crawl over, the killing will never end. It's a future without hope. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
What is she gonna do with the semen? Is she gonna rub it on her schlong? I need to know what happens.
Boss. No semen talk right now, please.
Snake, it's me.
It's inappropriate.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Damn. Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay.
well.
Maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So, you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
A different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest, Colonel.
What?
She's betrayed us, Colonel. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Colonel, have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Fuck you, Colonel. I don't have time. Oh, I heard it. Hold on. Before it disappears. There we go.
Naomi wasn't acting strangely or anything?
No. I just can't believe that Naomi's an enemy spy. I refuse to accept that.
Give us your
I
breath.
don't want to believe it either, but...
Pop your
Don't say
sunglasses
it.
on and give us your best British accent. You don't want to hear my British accent. It's too powerful. Can you put the sunglasses on and then call Miller? Oh, well, it got redeemed. Okay, hold on. Fucking shit. Now I have to do it. Alright, you ready?
Snake, I'm sure that woman calling herself Naomi is some type of spy. And now I'm starting to think that Campbell might be hiding something too. Don't trust him.
Holy shit, I do not look like Master Miller. You guys are crazy for this one. I do not look like Master Miller. Hold on.
War brings out the cruelty of man. No matter how the soldier was brought up, they all turn into animals when they're thrust into the heat of combat.
You kind of do. You guys are crazy. You're crazy for this. Blonder hair. I could just go out in the sun. Which one is which? You guys are fucking wild for this. All right, hold on. Chat, get this. I need a piss break. It's gotta happen. Without the beard, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm pausing the Chul wig, don't worry. But I need to go take a piss break real quick. I'll be right back. Feel free to get up, get a drink, snack, bathroom break yourself, whatever. I'll be up for like a minute. And I'll be back. I'll see you then. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm ready to continue, I think. I do want to do the Twin Snakes thing where with the key later on. So I realized during that cutscene that I missed a couple of the dog tags up in the blast furnace. So quick backtrack is what I'm saying. PS1 shirt, it is the PS1 shirt, yeah. You guys should see these new pants that I got. They're Stitch. Like the Disney character. Pajama pants that I just got. They got Stitch all over them. Pretty nice. Pajamas, yeah. They're pretty great though. Classic working from home, exactly. Exactly. Did you pause the Chulwig timer? Yeah, I did. Did you wash your hands? No. Well. Hold on. Look, I'm just saying. Everyone expects you To be like, yeah, of course I washed my hands. That would be so gross if I didn't. Of course. If you just say that you didn't, what are they gonna do? Ah, shit. Nothing. See ya, bitch. I'm not raising an alert today. Yeah, in the piss.
Who is that?
Son of a. This is not going great.
Who is that?
Sweet Jesus Almighty. Come on. Just use a catheter so you never have to leave stream.
Who is that?
Oh, I see the problem. These make noise. Sunglasses. I actually could not see like the graded floor. I was like, why did he go so far the one time and now he's turning around? Makes no sense. Oh. Oh, this time he's just unconscious. This works. Wake up. Wake up. How much is a catheter to buy, chat? How much to get a catheter? Can't I just buy one? Surely I can just buy one.
Don't kill me.
Or do I have to be like diagnosed with something? Shakti's unconscious. Well, I thought it would reset the room. What the fuck? Look, I'm just saying it might be a viable, not viable, a valuable business purchase. No, Colt, why? You can't put them in yourself? You want to put money on it? Tube literally goes in the pee-pee. Yeah. You can totally put them in yourself. Yeah, it might not be that pleasant, but you absolutely can. Well, some people probably would find it pleasant, actually. Because that's like... that's a thing. But that's besides the point. Sorry, I'm looking at dog tags. This may be a new low. Bro, imagine how overpowered it would be if I never had to get up from my desk while working to go piss. For someone so against sounding, you aren't very convincing. Look, I'm just saying, if I'm getting paid, I'm getting paid, right? Sometimes, even though it's not something you would do otherwise, for money, totally different ballgame. I'm just saying. Could be worth. Get paid, get a catheter, get laid. Yep. My three big principles, values, aspirations. So those guys don't spawn until the PAL key thing, do they?
Hello?
The guy's in here. 「 The guy's in here. Do they spawn here? I can't see them. I mean, I can, but not very clearly. What are the kinds of things that you're willing to do if someone pays you $1 billion tax-free? Bro, here's the thing, $1 billion, you're set for life, right? Like, cause here's what you do, yeah? You don't even spend those $1 billion. Like, you don't even use them as just general cash. Here's what you do. You put them in a high yield, income-focused dividend stock. $1 billion. Here's what you do. Let me whip out the calc. Hold on. Let's say you're not even going into anything crazy. Let's say you're doing a fairly conservative high yield stock. Granted, it's a high yield dividend stock, so as conservative as one of those can get. But $1 billion at like a 4% yield. 0.4 divided by 12, let's say. Let's say it pays monthly. Here's the thing, chat. $1 billion invested into that. You have a passive income, guaranteed, by the way, because it's required by law for a lot of these. Like if it's a realty dividend, they are legally required by the US government to pay 90% of their profit every month in dividends to their investors. If you didn't know, now you know. You come here for the financial advice, I'm sure of it. You have a passive income stream of approximately $3.3 million a month for the rest of your life if you just invest it right into a 4%. As if you go into a 4%, you could easily put it into like a 10%, and that could be like $8 million a month, but less stable. But how stable does it really need to be when you have $1 billion to sit on?
I'm a fertile motherfucker.
That's the question. That's the question. How the fuck do I get these? I have an idea. Oh.
I just want to stick my finger in there. This flap.
No flap fingering. Not today. Oh, where'd you come from? Forgot about the fucking instant riot squad in this game when you get spotted. Oh my god, I can aim. It's fine. I've played Metal Gear before. Be pretty comfortable on that, not gonna lie. I mean, shit. You don't even spend the $1 billion. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could just blow $1 billion, or you could just put it away for like a month. You'd be living off of the same income or whatever for literally the first month. But at the end of the month, you'd get paid $3 million. And then end of next month after that, you get paid another $3 million. And that happens for the rest of your life. I'm just saying, for $1 billion tax-free, I do a lot because that's what I would do with it. I literally, like, no work required, $3 mil a month. Over 3 mil, but I'm just, it's easier to just say 3 mil. Just saying. Because here's the thing, everyone always says property. They're like, property, rent it out. Here's the thing, if you do that, it's not bad. But compared to what I'm saying, where you could literally live off of a passive $3 million a month, compare that to putting it into property and like renting it out or something. If you rent out a property, you have to either A, manage the property and be the landlord yourself, or B, hire a company to manage the property and be the landlord. And they're gonna eat up a lot of your profit that's actually coming in from that property. What I'm talking about is literally put money in, sit on your ass for the rest of your life. Do whatever the fuck you want. Nobody has $1 billion. Obviously, you're wrong. What kind of figure you want to throw at me here? Let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable, chat. I'll rerun the calculation with a different figure. $20? Okay. That I don't know if that's being reasonable. 10 million? Even 10 million, you're gonna be living pretty comfy. Not 3 mil a month comfy. No one has $1 billion liquid? Yeah. Let's say you get some crazy like lottery win or something. You get $10 million. I'm running the same 4%, paying monthly. If you did that, it's 33 grand a month for if you put in 10 mil. Legally guaranteed, completely passive, $30,000 a month. I'm just saying, I'm a believer in if I get a large sum of money, that's what I'm doing. Even if you got 1 mil, divide that by 1,000. It's $3,500 a month for doing nothing. I mean, shit, right? And that's, again, on the lower end of high yield dividends. They easily go up to like 8, 10, 12%, depending on what you're putting it into. I'm going with the relatively conservative 4% yield. Hell, you can get a 4% yield on a high yield savings account. My high yield savings account, my savings account is 4% annual yield. That's just the savings account that I have. That doesn't even have to be a stock. What's the lowest amount you take for sucky asking for a friend? I don't know. That one, I don't have an answer to off the top of my head. I feel like that was one of those things where it would have to be like legit and in the moment, and I would have to be like, The answer is $20. I don't know. $20. I don't know. 100 grand? Let me get the calc out again. Hold on. I'd have to have the briefcase in hand, naturally. 100 grand is not looking unattractive, I have to say. I can safely say that much. It is not looking unattractive.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear. But it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, no mechanics. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the
bandana
3 keys.
first.
And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course. But there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep. That describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
Hacker bans us, or Otacon. The timer went off earlier and I didn't take them off. A Kit Kat Chunky? What the fuck is a Kit Kat Chunky? Troll, are you a hacker? I dabbled in hacking a little bit, but I really didn't learn much of anything, to be honest with you.
It's the enemy.
That's what you sound like. is gonna. No backup unit needed. Goodbye, backup unit.
No sign of the AWOL, man. Everything seems normal.
That went well. What was I about to look up? Oh, Kit Kat Chunky. Kit Kat Chunky.
I will talk about pegging you, but I will do it wholesomely.
Oh, it's a big cat. Okay. It's called Kit Kat Chunky in the UK. But it's just the big Kit Kat. Yeah, they're the same. Okay. Got it. Kit Kat Chunky. Big cat. Same shit. Do you have
wanna
Buenos?
Be a piss baby,
We do
Paul?
not have
According to where I'm
Buenos.
pissing. Yeah.
We really don't have much Kinder here. Like at all. They have a worse name in the US. They have a worse name everywhere other than the UK. Do you have Boost? Maybe?
Snake, it's me again.
I don't think so.
How's it going?
But maybe. It sounds vaguely
not bad.
familiar.
I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay. Keep trying.
There's stairs now? Lame. The stairs are so much nicer to go up and down, I can't lie. You have galaxies? Maybe. I have never been a big, like, chocolate bar guy. So I don't really know what all is there. Like, if I go to a gas station or Walgreens or whatever and go to the chocolate section, I really don't know. Wig. I've been on the internet too long. Safari? No.
Freeze. Don't kill me.
That's one. Stereo. There's a lot of ammo laying around. Was MGS1 always like that? I swear, there's a shit ton of ammo laying around.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
They made the whole Palkey section better in the Twin Snakes? Yeah, they did.
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until
I
now?
wonder what Chocolate Troll
Because of
has
the
that we don't
missile's
have.
rocket propulsion
America's
system.
got to have a lot
It
of
will be
chocolate
picked up
that
by enemy
other countries
satellites.
don't.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
There we go.
Totally
The most
impossible to
influential
intercept.
American candy
And
bars
on
of all
top
time.
that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead
Hershey's
designed to
everyone
penetrate
has.
hardened underground bases.
We learned that
You guys have
lesson in
heat?
the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
You guys have
It's
Heath
the
bars?
ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN.
No.
It could even bring the president
Heath is
down.
good.
Did you know this,
It's
Colonel?
it's more toffee
I'm
than
sorry.
chocolate,
You've changed,
but it
Colonel.
counts.
I won't
It
make
has
any
like a
excuses.
shell of milk chocolate on
Snake,
it, so
listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested. Only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
I've seen Hershey's
Yeah,
sometimes, but no
that's
one
why
has
they were
them. Bro,
conducting
Hershey's
this
is dog
exercise.
shit.
They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data is important.
about a
as that
baby
would be
Ruth?
carefully recorded.
It was. President
Those are
Baker
good.
gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me. Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the
Hershey's
dummy
taste like
warhead with a
literal
real
vomit. I
warhead.
kind of agree. They're,
Once they
ugh.
input the detonation codes, they should
What
be
the fuck
ready
is
to
a baby
launch.
Ruth?
So,
I have
you
to
think they
like
can do
look
it?
up what's in it
Well,
because
the
I
dummy
can't.
warhead was
Like I know
designed
what
to
it
be
tastes like. It's
identical to the real
good.
thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate
It
file.
features a mix
Right
of
now I'm
peanuts,
looking through all
caramel,
of
and
Baker's
nougat,
personal
all
files.
coated in chocolate.
Counting on you.
Good bar, good candy.
It's the enemy.
Baby Ruth is good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are the armor and the rations so far away, dude? All right, hold on. More American candy bars. You guys got Butterfinger? That's a real good one. Butterfinger's really good. I've seen Butterfinger in the UK, never tried it though. Butterfinger's good. That's an American bar. From fucking 1923, apparently. Get stuck to your teeth? Yeah, it's so bad. You guys got Milky Ways? Yeah, Milky Way. Also 1923, pretty good, I think. Oh, dude, this one's old as fuck, but I actually like it. But this is like considered old person candy. I bet you guys don't have fucking Charleston Chew. Where are my Americans at? Who's had it? Who's had the Charleston Chew? You guys have them? They're mid. They're pretty good. They are mid, but like they're good. I like them. But yeah, I'm never like, oh fuck yeah, Charleston Chew. No. No. But they're good. Nestle Crunch. I think, yeah, Nestle is American. Crunch bars are awesome.
Freeze.
There we go. Fuck. Mars is a US company? Yeah. $1900s candy bar name. Oh, Reese's peanut butter cups? Come on. Come on, chat. You say American chocolate is bad. Reese's Fucking peanut butter cups.
Did you find it?
No.
God
I haven't found
tier.
out about the
So
override system
good.
Yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Arms Tech is in much
Snickers.
worse financial trouble than I
Also
thought.
Mars.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction
Three
in
Musketeers are
SDI
okay.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile
I
takeover.
forgot about these.
Everything was
Paydays are
right from this
good.
project,
That's
I
not
guess.
chocolate,
And it
but
looks like they
yeah.
were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Payday.
Money, huh?
Kit Kat is
And
US.
Baker was a big proponent
Crunch,
of the
there's
nuclear
Crunch.
deterrent theory.
I don't think this one made it internationally.
Override.
At least from
Just
what
give
I
me a little bit
understand.
longer.
Almond Joy? Did Almond Joy make it overseas? From what I understand, I don't think they did. Oh, you do have them. I think they're mid, but they're okay. 100 grand is one that I like. I forget that that exists. 100 grand bar is good. Twix finally came up.
Okay.
I'll pause for the
Enter
cutscene.
power codes and disengage the safety device.
I'm getting carried away.
We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
100 grand is really good. I forgot about those. Is Skittles American?
Should
I
set it
believe
for
so.
Jonathan, Russia.
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss? Liquid.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear
Raven's Nest
test
channel.
site.
I think the guy's been a little busy
Nuclear
lately,
test site.
unfortunately.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be
I don't think
worried
so.
about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
I really don't like the
Boss's
faces
DNA,
for the snakes.
$1 billion.
This game has
$1 billion.
fucked up faces.
All for money.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
I do, however, think it's good that they
Fox
have the exact
Killed
same
Octopus
face.
And the Arms Tech president.
That was a nice
So
touch.
it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
They might have the exact same face in
Wolf wasn't
MGS1,
infected
now that I
either.
think about it.
Perhaps due to
But
those
it's MGS1, so
tranquilizers
it's
she
like
always
harder to
took.
tell.
Something to do with amphetamine and
It's easier to
adrenaline
tell
levels
they
in
have
the
the
blood.
exact same face
They
here.
deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
He still has doubts about the ability of
At a
Metal
few
Gear.
specific angles, true.
He
They
said
look
we can
good
talk after Metal
if the
Gear's
camera's in
test launch
just
is
the right
successful.
spot.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it.
Snake and Solidus do
Russia
share a
wants to
face in
regain its
2? I
position
never
as a
noticed that
military
one.
Superpower. They need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Galukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Maybe so, but he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis
That's a
died,
fucked up face.
the
When it's like
genome
straight on,
brainwashing
up
has
close
started
like
to
that, you're
wear
really
off.
like, oh.
I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
Ocelot's face looks perfectly fine in this game, though. I think he actually has a good face.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole world? From here, we can launch a nuclear warhead at
Does
any
Liquid
target
look a
on
bit
this
like a
planet.
Kingdom Hearts villain in this game? He kind of does.
And totally immune to interception. And on top of
You just
that,
give him a
this place
hood
is
on
full
that
of spare nuclear
fucking trench coat he's
warheads.
wearing.
Once
And yeah,
we get the
he's just a
DNA
Kingdom Hearts
and the
villain.
money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Galukovich?
He reeks of
I
darkness.
have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Oh my god, that face.
She's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the president was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The
You guys
key
have
is
take
made
5
out of it.
bars over
This
there.
card key?
Yeah.
Take
The
5.
card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this
Pretzels.
key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center
Never heard of that one. It's a newer one. So I
see
was
them.
curious. It's chocolate
Those
with,
3 laptop terminals are for the emergency
what's it?
input.
Caramel, pretzel, and peanuts. All in it. It's good. The pretzel
There should be a
particularly is,
symbol on
is
each
real
screen.
nice.
Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high
Take
temperature
5
key.
isn't new. It's newer compared to literally
Okay,
everything
got
else I
it.
read.
First I change the shape
It's
of
only
the
been
card,
around for
and
like
then
20 years.
I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But
My
here's
mom
the
loves
thing.
them. Yeah,
You can only
they
use
came
the
around in
keys 3 times.
2005.
It's
Everything else on this list was
and it's only meant to be
pre-2000s
used
by
once.
a long shot, by at least like
World
40
is
years.
riding on
So
that key, Snake.
it's kind of crazy how like all of the big candy that we still have in the US is like at least 60 years old. Like when you think about it, that's kind of nuts. There's been no candy innovation. A lot of them are over 100 years old at this point. No innovation in the candy game in like half a century.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
It's actually kind of wild. Like all the candy that I grew up eating is the same fucking candy that my parents grew up eating.
Cole likes rimming.
No, I don't. Not true.
Slay girl, pussy boss.
That one's loud. Is there anywhere that I can hang on here? Yes! Yes! Oh, that hurt a little bit. Worth it. Ah, we got the rat bitch. Alright. Y'all have nerds outside the US? Dude, nerds are nice. Not even just, like, nerds. Nerds themselves are okay. But, like, the nerds rope? That shit's nice. Where it's, like, the gummy that has the nerds, like, coating it. It gives it, like, some form and some texture that it really needs, in my opinion. Yeah, the clusters, too, are similar. Nerds, they just need a little something to, like, bite into, you know? Because other than that, they're just, like, little pellets. I don't like that. They just need a little something to bite into. They need a little texture to them. And then they're great. Genuinely, like, they're perfectly fine once they have that. Oh my god, you can just shoot these cameras out? Are you shitting me? I love the Twin Snakes. This is my new favorite version of Metal Gear Solid just because of that. I have the yellow key currently? Yeah, I thought so. Whoppers? I'm not big on Whoppers. That's some boomer ass candy that I'm not big on. Charleston Chew? I'll have a Charleston Chew. Whoppers, I'm probably gonna pass, to be honest. Not because they're bad, but they're just not very good.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
Talking about burgers? No, there's a little candy called Whoppers. I don't like them that much. They're okay. I just, yeah, I don't know. On best American candy. I'm gonna broaden this search from chocolate to just candy now. They got Reese's Peanut Butter Cups at number 1, and they're goddamn right. M&M's at number 2? No, they're crazy. No, they're out of their minds, actually. I take it back. They're fucking crazy. M&M's at number 2?
Is there somebody there?
No. Three Musketeers at number 3 and Kit Kat at number 4? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sour Patch at number 5. They're out of their minds. They're out of their fucking minds. They put M&M's that much higher above Sour Patch Kids? They're also above Snickers, Twix, Hershey's bars fair. They're not that good. Starburst? Oh my god, this list is fucking crazy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. No. It's by sales, probably. There's no way, because Hershey's is at like number 8. And there's no way that the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is the best-selling American candy. Oh, did I did fuck that up. Yeah, there is. Bro, there's no fucking way that Peanut Butter Cups, M&M's, Three Musketeers, Kit Kat, Sour Patch Kids, Snickers, and Twix all outsell Hershey's. I don't like Hershey's, but Hershey's is like the best-selling American chocolate bar for some fucking reason. For some reason. Reese's are only good when they're egg-shaped. No, Reese's are always good, man. Reese's are always good.
Who's there?
Most of these are international. I also went back to the top and they're not rated by sales. This is just this person's opinion. Because I was like, there's no shot. Actually, now I'm curious. Hold on. Top selling American candies. Now I need to know. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are the #1 best-selling candy from America. Hershey's are number 4. They're not number 8, but they are number 4. I thought they were like number 1. M&M's and Snickers are 2 and 3 respectively. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, wait. That list was Halloween candy sales. Hold on. We need to go deeper. We need to look deeper. Bro, there's no way that Mike and Ike is in the top 20. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I don't want to believe it. Hot Tamales is number 5? Starburst? Okay, this is just general sales. Not specifically Halloween. Skittles number 2, Starburst number 4. What else is crazy on here that I just would not have thought? Hold on. This is a great list. This is way more interesting. Is there anything else? Tootsie Pops are number 9. This is kind of crazy, actually. A lot of these aren't that crazy. The very top ones have some crazy picks, but other than that, never mind. The top made it really exciting, but then the rest of it kind of just made sense, to be honest. That wasn't that exciting. I'm disappointed. It's 4? Chat, I actually had like 0 concept of time. I had no idea that it's literally stream end time. Holy shit. I looked at the time just by accident while closing my Safari on my phone and realized that it is already time for me to go back to video work. Holy shit. That was a fast one. Let me get these dog tags cleaned up and then I'll save. Let me at least do that since I'm in the middle of this.
I stick my finger in there.
I bet you would. I'll miss our chocolate discussion. Ah, fuck. Don't call him.
Why are they British?
I had no idea it was time to end stream. That's crazy. Why are they British? Hershey's is buns. True. I don't like Hershey's very much. I do think Reese's has to be my favorite, like, chocolate candy, though. That totally lines up for me. But I also fucking love peanut butter. To be fair.
What can I do for you, Snake?
My my last like protein treat that I made myself for like to pop after a meal for like a little sweet thing so that I don't compulsively eat afterwards.
In China, they say,
which I typically have a problem with, so I make like healthier treats that I can fit into the diet easily.
There should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders
The one that
are
I've been doing for like the
or
last
not.
2 months straight, I shit you not,
Believe in yourself.
it's just a ball of peanut butter dipped in melted chocolate and then like chilled so that the chocolate solidifies, and that's it. That is genuinely the treat that I've been having after meals for like 2 months. Anyway, it is about that time. That's crazy. That's a Buckeye. Yeah, I knew there was a name for it. I just couldn't think of it. It sounds so good though. It is. I've been eating them for like 2 months straight. No shit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff. Like, tomorrow we're doing Doom the Dark Ages again. I'm finally picking that back up. I'm going to be so washed because I haven't played it in like a week. And we're doing Nightmare for the first playthrough, but it's fine. It's fine. We're doing that. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Resident Evil, Yakuza, Ace Combat. I'm going to be checking out Elden Ring Night Rain at the end of the week. All sorts of stuff. So come back for any of it. They also updated it to make it harder. Yeah, I saw on Twitter they upped the difficulty. I saw that patch note go out, so that should be good. We're doing all sorts of stuff. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed, leave a like on the YouTube side because the algorithm thing helps out a lot. I appreciate it. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube or Twitch to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're in the chat commands. They're on the channel page. You'll find whatever you're looking for. Twitter, Discord server, whatever it is. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.